Okay, in this video we're going to talk about the process of setting up a line of credit. Here I say that we can unlock 25 to 75,000 for your business. This is for starter companies. If you have a company that just started, most applications will give you only in that range. But of course, depending on the cash flow of the business, you will be able to get higher amounts and going into the millions. So let's get started. This is the fast track to get an approval. It's just the essential documents checklist. We will need some sort of ID that you're the owner of the business. We'll need to get corporate papers from you like business registration and incorporation documents. And we'll want to have, this is very important, the 12 months bank statements. There's a couple of security things that we have to go through to be able to pull the bank statement directly from your bank account, because lately fraud has increased in Canada. So, but showing the cash flow of your business will give you the maximum amount of approval for your business line. Okay. Now, super important to have a separate personal business line and business credit. Why? I have seen, especially in mortgage applications, a lot of business owners use personal cards for their business, and that's okay. But when you are applying for a mortgage, that creates a lot of problems. And other types of lending may create problems because some lenders will not will reduce the amount of mortgage lending if you have like kind of debt of your business in your personal card. So it's always very good to have separate credit. You have a separate set of Visas or MasterCards for your business and your personal. Same for business lines of credit. The approval timeline, in a perfect world, it can be up to 7 days. So in day one, you submit the application and documents. We receive them in our office. We may have or require online signatures or access. Back and forth, we'll explain you in details. Days 2 and 4, lender will review financials, and we may do a credit check. Have in mind that a personal credit check is required. Even though this is going to be a business line, they want to know who is behind that business line. And one additional important thing, even though this business line will not report in your personal credit bureau because it's a business credit report, all business lines will have a personal guaranteed, which means that the business will guarantee that the business line will be paid in full. But if the business does not do it, you also will be responsible to pay that debt. Okay. Days 5 and 6, you receive an offer with a credit limit terms and a rate and everything else. And day 7, your business line of credit will be approved and ready. Now, this is ideally. In real life, it takes usually sometimes more than 7 days. Okay. If you saw my previous video, you will see that I recommend to always apply for a business line when you do not need money. If you do not need money, the application becomes harder. And of course, you want the business line to be done right away. But if you do apply when you don't need it, the fact that this may take more than 7 days is not is not an issue because you don't need the money anyways. Okay. In terms of closing, you review the offer, you review the fine print. If everything is good to you, you accept and sign the documents, and then it's activated. Sometimes a draw may be required, sometimes it doesn't. But if a draw is required, you can pay it right back, so there's no interest accruing, and you can later use it right away or later for capital, inventory, for marketing expenses, whatever you want. Okay. Over time, as your business is growing, that business line can also be increased in the available limit, which is going to be very beneficial for you as well. Okay. To recap everything, fast, flexible funding. You can get from 25 to 75 if the business is newer, but if you are more established, you can get hundreds of thousands of dollars up to the millions. Okay. Personal credit, a lot of don't mix personal and business credit. Always keep it separate. As your business is growing, when your business grows a lot, that division gets fixed, but smaller business always mix it, and it's the perfect timing right now to separate them. Pay as you go. You only pay what you use. If you don't use, you don't pay any interest. Some fees, like monthly fees, may have or lines of credit, but you can also use as your main checking account for your business, which is also really beneficial. And it's simple. It's an easy approval with basic documents. Okay. The benefits: you have fast access when you need the money. This is the beauty. You will love your business line because you can access it right away, and you don't have to ask anybody, request credit, or do anything. You protect also your personal credit because you are not commingling, you are not mixing business and personal use, and it's cost effective. You pay interest only on the funds that you use. Get started now that you don't need it. This is Camilo Rodriguez. I'm the past president of the BC Mortgage Broker Association, a mortgage broker for 22 years, married 25 years, proud husband, and father of 2 kids. My both kids are going to university, and I would love to help you set up your business line. All the best.